to another fresh episode of My Watch Therapy. Today, we've got a watch that does it all, and it does it all at a great, great price. This right here is the Citizen ProMaster called the Altacron. Altacron. Let's take a moment to connect. I'm going to tell you what, it does do it all. The dial is extremely busy. I'm not going to say it isn't. One could argue there's just the watch is trying to do too much. But mostly what it's about is what the name implies, the Altacron, the altimeter, the altitude. Okay, this right here is one giant sensor on the side here at about 9 o'clock. Got a couple push buttons, I'll talk about those. And then here for adjusting the time. It's got a bidirectional bezel that most importantly has your compass points on it. And then the degrees of the compass all the way around. So, boy, like I said, a lot going on, but let's get to it. It is large to house all these things. It actually, you would think it'd be larger. Think about how modern machines have changed in the last, 20 or 30 years for what this thing can do. It's 47 millimeters across in the diameter. And, but with an altimeter and a few other things in there, it's actually a modern marvel, I think, for being able to fit it on your wrist. This used to be a giant machine or two that would do these things, instruments and a plane. Now you can wear it on your wrist. And I'm going to tell you, I have tested this thing or compared it, and it is very accurate. Okay? Accurate with things like, so if you're out and you want to know where north is, right, your north bearing as an example. So it has an internal compass, and you just push this top left button, okay? And when you're navigating, you always want to know where north is, and then you can orientate yourself to everything else. Okay, so I push this. I gotta push it twice. Well, let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe, oh, there we go. Right there. So I would rotate the bezel. It's kind of hidden there. It's north. But you can see if I turn the watch, look, it'll move. Oh, maybe it's still calibrating. There's north. Right about there. But if I start to rotate the watch, it's going to keep it steady. Very cool. And I think to clear it, yep, I just push this. This is all on Eco Drive, by the way. Solar watch. So on top of everything else, it's a solar watch. The next little party trick is the bottom left. Let's see. And that's going to be the altimeter. Now watch this. I live at about 6,600 feet in elevation here in Colorado Springs. I actually live in a little town, Manitou Springs. Have you heard of it? Great place. But if I push this, it's going to take a moment. It resets. You can see the power reserve goes to 0. Watch this. You seeing that? Small one goes to 6,000. This one's going to come around to there, to 600. And that's about right, is right on. I live at about 6,600 feet, give or take. That's incredible. What was the price on this? $550. And this watch was loaned in from the Tick Tock time shop here nearby neighboring Colorado Springs, Colorado. And second generation family owned. Jenna, Jonathan, Becca, Philip, all those guys, Tyler, they're going to take care of you down there. They're a no pressure, no hassle kind of business approach. And they just want you to be happy with your purchase. And so I reset it. Let's see what that does. Goes back up. The power meter, that's the power meter. Goes back up. Got plenty of juice in there, it looks like. And there you have it. This Altacron is amazing. The lug spacing is kind of annoying. That's the only thing. It's the only thing I would wonder about this watch, other than it's a commitment. It's a large watch, but it's extremely functional. It is the lug spacing. It says, let me double check my little notes, is 21.65. 21.65. So it's like right in the middle. I've never quite heard of a half increment on lug spacing. So if you ever wanted to change this strap, don't do it, first of all. Second of all, if you ever had to, because this thing, I don't know, tears, or I don't know what the reason would be, but if you had one, it's not a 21 lug spacing millimeter, it's not 22, it's dead in between the two. So you're probably going to have to go with something smaller like 21, and then there'll be a gap here, unless you can find an original equipment strap. I don't know. That's just my little gripe about that. It is a gripe. But nonetheless, I mean, still is surprisingly comfortable. The altimeter, which I showed you, measures, it says up to 32,000 feet. So I suppose you could be flying around in a plane somewhere with the Altacron and kind of check that out. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how many people are going to do that, but what the heck. Kind of a nice little polish there. It's really quite a watch. And again, if it's $550 brand new, it stands to reason that you could get it a little better used on the gray market. But I would recommend a brand new one. I mean, it's still $550 and water resistance of 200 meters. Imagine that. Even with this sort of open sensor here on the side. I would go for new. I just think it's not like you're saving thousands buying used. Yes, it could be a little more affordable, but it could be marked up. Who knows? Banged around. You get something brand new, it's going to work right. This has been another episode of My Watch Therapy, and I really appreciate you spending a little of your most precious commodity today watching my video, and that is time. It's time, and yeah, take care. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks again for watching, and please check out more of my episodes. Take care.